once again, there are a number of developments on the pandemic, and we begin with the province's plan to get kids back inside classrooms this Monday, January the 17th.
While many seem to be on board with the idea, concerns are still being raised about testing and this variant. Sylvie Lenve begins our coverage.
The Elementary Teachers Federation of Ontario doesn't think the province is prepared to return to in-person learning. And while parents are excited to be relieved of their online learning responsibilities, they do say they have some concerns with the Omicron variant.
Ontario students will be closing their laptops and heading back to the classroom Monday.
Going to school in person is better than online though. It's better than online because online is way more stressful, really stressful.
With Omicron being less severe and they're vaccinated, I'm not too concerned as I would have been in the first or second waves.
I'm pretty happy that we're going back to school. I miss arts and crafts, and I miss our teachers.
The province said they extended the winter break to buy them some time.
In order to be able to have the teachers be able to come in for their second dose, in some cases, booster doses as well. We also needed to get the rapid tests in from the federal government. They're just starting to come in now. And we've also received millions more in masks.
But the Elementary Teachers Federation of Ontario says they still don't think the province is ready.
With these large class sizes, you can't social distance. How are we going to slow the spread? How are we going to replace our members who are going to be having to isolate because of the illness? What are we going to be doing with students who are having to isolate? Are we going to have to then be providing a lot more online learning for them?
The president of the union worries about staff absenteeism due to isolation.
5 days, that's going to be a factor. We're seeing this in Alberta, Saskatchewan, you look in New York, this is a global thing that's happening.
The Federation also wants rapid tests in the classrooms and positive results to be reported on the province's website. But the government says that's just not possible right now.
Omicron is widespread in the community. There will be some people that will be staying home that haven't received the test, but they have the symptoms. And so it will be rather difficult to report on a daily basis in schools as to the exact number. Well, there will be PCR tests available in schools when they return for students or staff who are symptomatic while in the schools.
While parents say they're excited for their kids to go back to school, they did cite some concerns.
It's good for the kids, I think, mentally, but I think with regards to the ICU numbers going up and the cases going up, it's concerning.
I'm worried, that's why we vaccinated them, but at the same time I think they need to go back mentally. It's not well for them.
She is asthmatic, so I am very scared. But at the same time, you can't always lock up your kids. You got to go enjoy the day and go forward.
And kids just miss one important part of school.
My friends, talking with friends.
Being with my friends and playing outside with them at recess.
Oh, do you get to see any of your friends a little bit?
The province says they don't anticipate that opening up schools will drive up hospitalizations. They do acknowledge, though, that there will be some challenges with teacher absenteeism.